Strictly for the gamers. Gamers. Yeah, man, we're good at. Yeah, we're good at. Strictly for the gamers. Strictly for the gamers. Strictly for the gamers. Strictly for the gamers.
Welcome back, guys, to another video. That's right, 2 videos in one time. I just did the reaction of Hibiki. Now we're doing the gaming Oculus showcase of Resident Evil 4 VR. I've definitely been waiting to see this. I told y'all I was coming back to do this video. I've not seen this yet. It just came out today. Oh man, but I was like a little late of it because today. I mean, I'm not too late because it came out today. I was just getting back from work, and then I found out that that the VR Oculus was coming. I was like, oh yeah, gotta do a video of this one. So, all right, guys, let's stop waste no time. Let's see this right away. The Resident Evil 4 Oculus Gaming Showcase. Let's check this out.
The most obvious differences between playing RE4 in VR and on console is the shift in perspective and interactivity. Only on Quest 2 will you be able to play RE4 from Leon's first-person perspective.
Oh man.
And the touch controllers will allow you to interact with the world in a fundamentally new way from how it's played on console.
It's gonna be awesome.
For example, items and weapons have been re-engineered to become physical objects that players can interact with, so that you can pick up things like ammo, keys, and treasures, as well as load, aim, and fire weapons in VR. You'll also be able to switch weapons by grabbing them off your body instead of going into a menu. And you can wield separate weapons with each hand. Even RE4's famous menu is no longer a pause screen. It's an interactive tool. A ton of effort has gone into making weapon interactions smooth, satisfying, and responsive, including two-handed weapons like shotguns and rifles.
Am I getting some Dark Side Chronicles vibes?
Let's talk about the movement system now. We didn't want the shift from third to first person to change the fundamental way Leon moves or collides with the world. You'll still move in first person by using the analog stick, but Armature has added a full upper body rig on top of Leon's character to combine his movement with the dual-handed interactivity achieved with touch controllers. If you don't want to use the analog stick to move freely, Armature even added support for teleportation, as well as room scale movement so that you can explore the environment with natural motion. And of course, one of our top priorities is to ensure the experience is comfortably played while seated, and with a ton of comfort options at your disposal to try out. As I mentioned earlier, RE4 debuted on GameCube 16 years ago, so you might be wondering, how in the world are we bringing the core systems from the original over to Quest 2? Well, first, it takes passion. The teams at Oculus Studios, Armature, and Capcom are all longtime fans of the game who are accepting only the best results. And it takes time. We've been working on this title for a couple years now, and just carefully and reverently making changes that will make your experience feel both fresh and nostalgic. Technically speaking, Armature is using core systems from the original RE4 to drive gameplay and systems, but they've remastered art. Over 4,500 textures have either been repainted or up-resed. World geometry has been adjusted to work in stereoscopic 3D. And enemy behaviors and attacks have been balanced around the player's new perspective to increase mobility in VR. They've also improved support for running the game at a higher frame rate than the original 30 frames per second, and fixed many bugs that the 60 FPS versions of the game had. Now, while Armature has adjusted a number of things for VR, some things just haven't needed to change. Character animations have been faithfully converted to Unreal Engine 4 and remain untouched from the original source material. And all cutscenes will be presented in their original format. If you're a fan of the survival horror genre like me, you've likely played, or tried to play, a lot of scary games in VR. Now, RE4 isn't known for being the scariest in the Resident Evil franchise. But it is scarier and more suspenseful in VR thanks to spatial audio and immersive interactivity. Armature has manipulated aspects of the original RE4 audio data and have used it instead as 3D spatial sound. So when you hear noises like crows, voices, and creaks, you're going to want to turn your head to see if there's a threat. They've also made sure that audio telegraphs from enemies to indicate which direction they're attacking from. So where on console you might have heard a Ganado approaching and rather calmly press buttons to reload and prepare a takedown, in VR, you're checking your ammo, you're scrambling to load a mag. And if you drop it, you're only adding to the stress and suspense of the situation.
You drop your weapons? What?
You'll be living in the moment, carefully tracking
wow.
your inventory, relying on your senses for success more than you've ever done before. I'll leave you with this. A huge part of the RE4 fame was the elaborate cinematics that sell and tell the story. But once you come out of a cinematic in VR and find yourself face to face with the boss, the experience is totally different.
Yep, in Ganta. Oof.
I could talk for a lot longer about this game, but we've got to move on because there is more to share today. But stay tuned for more Resident Evil 4 updates in the lead up to its launch on Quest 2 later this year.
I like it. I like it a lot. Definitely. This is really gonna be good. Whew. Man, I can't wait. There's no release date for this yet, but I'm definitely going to play this one. Oh man, this because I remember like back to when we were saying like this, like Resident Evil in VR is a whole different experience, bro. Like the suspense is crazy. Like I'm pretty sure y'all played the VR versions of Resident Evil 7. Y'all, if y'all tried it, y'all know what I'm talking about. Like it is a lot different. Like the because you're feeling you're Ethan in the game. Like, you're completely inside the environment, and like you don't even know. Like when you turn your head when you're on the VR helmet, your head just turning this way and it turns that way. You like, and you someone pop up right in front of you, like, oh snap. Yo, it is a lot more scarier, a lot more horrific than actually just playing it just normal. Like it's just completely different because like that's why I was kind of glad. I was surprised when Resident Evil 7 VR was coming out, when Resident Evil 7 RE7 was coming. Like I know people, that's going to terrify the shit out of you, and I was like, I can't even trust myself with that VR. Because I'm gonna break my TV. I ain't doing that. Nah, man. But nah, this is gonna be different. This is gonna feel a little bit more like Dark Stars Chronicles, because that's a light shooters, but you know, with VR, of course, because like the whole first person, the movement and stuff like that. But also but most likely is gonna have the same feeling as Resident Evil 7. I mean, because I'm still wondering, like, of course, when this is doing well, of course, there's going to be a VR version of PS5. You know, there's going to be a VR version of Resident Evil Village, which is going to be amazing. I would definitely play that, without a doubt. You know, because I'm definitely want to actually get that experience. I'm telling you right now, it's a completely different experience when you have that VR. Like, it's a lot more terrifying. It's a lot more scary. It is just amazing. Like, I was like, God, it blew my mind when I tried it out over my friends. You know, like he had the VR, and I was like, let me try this out. And I was like, yo, this is completely different. I cannot do that. Especially how dark in these dark alleys. You gotta look at your corners. Like, this is gonna be crazy. But nah, this is really good. I'm really, really definitely looking forward to this. Oh man. Just imagine the very beginning playing the Oculus, the stress on the very beginning when all the Ganados, the village Ganados are going after you. Oh my God. And then you have to like barricade yourself in the house and stuff like that. Oh no. And then you find out, and then she's saying that if you're not careful, you drop your weapon. I'm like, what? Yo, what Resident Evil do you ever hear that you drop a weapon in that game? They're trying to make this Resident Evil as realistic as possible. This is going to be really different experience. I'm definitely looking forward to this. I'm wondering what the release date is going to be, so I can start picking up my copy. You know, because after I beat Resident Evil Village 8, of course I'm gonna play that one first on that. After I finish Resident Evil RE8 Village, I'm definitely gonna play this one. Playing Resident Evil 4 again, it will be a great new experience, especially in the VR, in the Oculus form or VR version. This is gonna be good. And fighting, I wonder how the boss fights is gonna be really more like you're gonna be more suffocated in these boss fights, especially when you find those two giants. Yeah, one stage when you in that little lava stage and you find those two giants. Oh my goodness, that's gonna be insane. And then the fight with Krauser and the boss battles is gonna be epic in this. You're gonna be like in it. You're gonna be Leon in this whole thing. This is gonna be really, really good. Oh yeah, definitely. Yo, Capcom got my money on this one. It's done. It's over with. But I'm looking forward to seeing more of this. But that's it for this video, guys. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification. Comment down below. Tell me what y'all think about this Oculus Resident Evil 4 version VR. If y'all gonna pick it up or y'all not gonna pick it up, yo, tell me what y'all think, man. All right, peace.